Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. I'm going to go over oil and gas and also copper at the end of this. Just kind of looking at the charts, doing some technical analysis, seeing where we're going. In oil, we've got a nice little downtrend break. I'll show you what it looks like and some of the companies that I like and what their charts look like. So let's jump in here. Again, this is not financial advice. It's just my financial opinion. Here we go. So we're going to start with West Texas Intermediate Crude. You can see the downtrend and the break that we've got. It could come back and back test this. Does that all the time. And then I'd like to see this thing move on higher. But we are drawing down inventories in oil. From what I see projection-wise, it looks like a lot of companies and research firms, it looks like they're projecting a pretty good deficit next year. So the price should continue to rise so long that we're seeing inventory draws. And if the world oil production continues to draw down inventory, worldwide, we could see some pretty crazy prices. So I'm an oil bull. I've been in it for a little while, and I'm gonna stick it in there and just hold on. Natural gas coming into a little bit of resistance here. We got a little wick at the top. Usually it trades open. It came up and then traded back down, and then you can see the next day we got a little bit of a down day, but overall natural gas has been pretty strong. It's got a really strong uptrend. You can see that the trend lines have been changing to greater and greater trajectories, and at some point you'll get a pullback. Now here's SM Energy. This is one of I like this company quite a bit. Nice big move higher yesterday. We have a small down day here. It looks good. Looks like the buyers are in control and could potentially remain in its uptrend move. Centennial Development, another one I like quite a bit. I would say that between these two, they're some of my top picks. You can see we had a pullback here with this bearish engulfing, some big sell-off days up here. We pull back, bullish engulfing at the bottom here, pull on up, and I think we'll continue to move higher in an uptrend fashion. Petroleum, another, we call it a cheetah. Pulled on back, and we're moving on up again. And if oil continues higher, which we've seen the downtrend, it's broken. When it goes up, I think these will just be going up at greater speeds with some leverage. Recaf looks pretty good as well. Looking at this side over here, we have little down days right there with a wick at the bottom. Usually that means that it's a reversal day. So we came on down and they came back up with the momentum coming to the upside. Hopefully we can bust through this little area and move on up with the price of oil when oil moves up. If oil goes down, I'd like to see it not really sell off too much, but just have a small down day or something like that. That's what I'm hoping for. Now copper's looking like it's putting in this like cup and handle pattern almost, a massive one. If it breaks this 460-ish and closes above, like 480, 490, it's going to be a big move, I think. A very big move. And copper's one I've been watching. It looks good here on the long-term picture. Zooming in on the short term, we're still in this pattern. We're chopping sideways. We had a nice big down day yesterday. But I'm hoping we can break to the upside here. We'll see what happens. COPX had broken kind of prematurely to the upside. Thought this thing was going to run yesterday, but we pulled on back a little bit. I like it right here. If you guys like COPX, I think it's going to head on higher. And again, I'm looking at all these things from the paradigm that we've got an expansion phase in real estate. We are still early in it. The inflation from that expansion phase takes a little bit of time to get into the system. The inflation that we've been seeing could be from stimulus and all this other stuff. So we could see a little bit of a dip in inflation rates, a little bit. And then when the inflation from the expansion phase comes, you might have a little bit of a lull between those two. But overall, we can see that money's positioning in these. So I think they're going to be good 5 to 10-year bets for sure, or longer even. Now here's Antofagasta. This is a massive pattern. You can see this kind of triangle-shaped pattern. It had a lot of resistance here when it broke out. We're pulling back a little bit. I think we're going to resume this uptrend at some point. And the projected move is the size of this guy back here, which is massive. Whatever that projection looks like, it's off the page. But that's one that doesn't look too bad. We've got Nova Royalty. This one also looks pretty good. Sorry. Downtrend line. We pulled on up, pulled on back. And I think we could head higher here. Looks good. Got some support line underneath this. Nice big bullish engulfing. Looking at Glencore, another copper one. I'm just looking big picture here. Looks like we're about to try to break. Low, higher low. Well, maybe we'll pierce it and come back. Maybe we'll blow right through it. But big picture wise, we're trying to break through this resistance line. And that's what I've got for today. Oil looks really good. It broke to the upside. Natural gas is already gone. That thing is going up fast. I think any of these would be good plays. I bought them. I'm holding on for my oil and natural gas. Copper looks really good. I think we'll see that eventually move here at some point if it breaks to the upside, which I don't see why it wouldn't. So, yeah, that's another one. Some of the big diversified mining companies, you might have to wait a little bit. Looks like they were coming under pressure. They were selling off. That's BHP, Vale, Rio, those type of companies. I would wait for them to kind of bottom and then turn and buy into strength. I don't try catching things that are coming back. So I think it's going to need more time for those. If you guys like these types of analysis, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.